Everyone's always excited to start off the spring camping season and get out in the campgrounds and do what we love. But before it's time to go, there's some simple maintenance that we need to take care of to make sure that we're going to have an enjoyable experience while we're at the campground rather than spend all of our time fixing mistakes. So we're going to show you that today, and we're starting up on top with the air conditioner. Up here on the air conditioner, there's a couple of simple things we can do once we pop the cover off. So it gives me access to the outside coils, and if I take this piece off, I get access to the inside coils. Here in Ohio, we are like the stink bug capital. So there's always a lot of bugs in here that have collected over the course of the year because it's a nice place to hide out and hang out. So I'm going to clean those out with a small vacuum. I'm going to use a little brush to get any dust and grime off of the coils. And if things look particularly grimy, I can spray them down with some spray air conditioner coil cleaner. Next up, I'm going to take a look at my solar panels. They always get just a little bit dirty, you know, birds poop on them, things like that. When it comes to cleaning your solar panels, less is more. Never use harsh abrasive cleaners like Lime Away or a grease cutter or even Rain-X. They can damage the panel coatings and they can actually void the warranty on your solar panels. All you need to do is use a simple cleaning solution of 1 part vinegar to 1 part water, or if you've got some tougher stains or maybe something that's like some leaves have gotten on there and left stains, maybe some Dawn dish soap and water with soft paper towels, and that's all you want to do. While I'm up here taking a look at my solar panels, I'm also going to check all my connections to make sure that they're all secure and that nothing is loose or wiggled free, and I'll check to make sure that everything is tacked down well with zip ties onto the posts. The last thing I'm going to do while I'm up here is check all of my seals all the way around the entire RV. Any place where I have a vent or a cover or a cap along the edges to make sure that none of that self-leveling sealant has peeled away or has cracks in it. And if I find anything like that, I'll just cover it back over. I've already checked that on ours and everything looks really good. So the last thing to do is I've got one spot on my slide that's kind of tough to reach from the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and put some slide rubber seal sealant on that just to protect it from UV. And then I'm ready to go down onto the ground level and do the next couple of checks. Do you lubricate your Schwintek slide or do you not lubricate your Schwintek slide? Schwintek says you don't have to lubricate them. They do have a recommendation if you are for what product to use. We like to use Bow Shield 2.9. This is a dry lubricant. You never want to use anything with silicone or grease on your Schwintek slide outs because that will hold in dirt and debris if you get it on. The T9 leaves like a waxy coating on. You just spray it on and then give it a wipe off for the excess, and it's as easy as that. All right, next up, we are repacking our wheel bearings. We just got new wheel bearings last year, so we know we don't need to take them out and really do a full-on inspection. We're just repacking with grease using the Dexter Easy Lube method.
Part of our spring maintenance isn't just cleaning the outside of the windows, but also cleaning inside. This little seal that's in here, just wiping that down because so much crud gets on there really helps to make sure the windows open and close easily throughout the year. When you're washing the inside of all of your windows, don't forget your door on the inside, even if it has a shade. You want to pull your shade all the way down and make sure you wash that window. We've got a great hack on installing the RV Slim Shade. Just check out our playlist.
Another thing we need to do is check all of our propane lines. So I have a mixture of just some dish soap and water, and you want to spray down all of your propane lines, including all the way under the RV to the places they lead, like your hot water tank, if you have a grill back there, your refrigerator, and any place else that your propane lines run. You want to spray this soapy water on, and if you see any bubbles coming out, that means you've got a leak. Looks like we're okay right here. Let's check the rest. Stabilizer jacks need a little bit of maintenance too. We just use some white lithium grease on all the contact points to make sure that it's moving smoothly. So I spray a little bit in, open it up a little bit, and then spray it along this whole screw also. And down in each of the little joints.
With that, can you tell us if spring maintenance is done?
No, because we still have to give the whole rig a big old bath.
All right. What are you gonna be wearing?
My Daisy Dukes and a crop top.
There we go. Let's do it.
Camco makes this black streak remover for all those spots where you end up with those little black lines that are so hard to get off. You just spray it down, wipe it with a sponge, and it just cleans that up nice and quick. We do all this first before we get out the soap and water. We use a wash wax all-in-one cleaner. There. And we've got links down below for this really cool brush that helps you brush everything off, and then you just flip the hose on and rinse all in one shot.
As Brian goes around and cleans the rig, I take and clean the windows with Rain-X glass cleaner. It is absolutely fantastic for the windows, so the water, when it rains, it just repels right off. Fantastic tool. And we're in the home stretch of cleaning.
Part of spring maintenance is also cleaning up the inside of the RV with a big deep spring cleaning. So it's a good time to pull out all the furniture, vacuum underneath everything, and make sure you don't have any unexpected treats like Cheerios from the granddaughter. If you want to see how we installed this whole thing, check out that video up above.
Another part of the spring maintenance that you do inside is take a magic eraser, and any bug residue that's been on there, you wipe it off. And that just helps keep things bright and clean.
Another job is cleaning the bugs and crud out of the light fixtures. Everybody's lights are a little bit different, but ours, you just slide them over and they just snap right out. Ew, look at who else has been living in our RV all summer. I've already cleaned the air conditioner from the top side of the RV, brushing out all the coils and vacuuming out any bugs that have collected in there. Boy, did I find a bunch. But now we also need to change the filter inside. Snaps off really easy. You can just wash this and reuse it. We like to replace it once a year though, and then we wash it in the interim. So new one goes in, and it's as easy as that. There you go, that's how we do our RV maintenance. The only thing we didn't talk about was roof maintenance. We do put a UV protectant on the roof, but we didn't realize we were all out. So as soon as that gets here, we'll be adding it to the roof to make sure we're protecting our rubber membrane roof from the UV and sun damage. But other than that, we are ready to hit the campground. We hope to see you there on your next adventure.